of the cell. This is nucleus. And what things have a nucleus? Nucleus have a very important part that is known as chromatin material. This chromatin material is made up of DNA and protein. This DNA and protein transfer the genetic information from one generation to another generation. A functional part which is present on DNA, this is known as gene. And already we will study the structure and function of the cell. Okay? Now student, we will discuss about the structure of nucleus. First of all, you will see the structure of nucleus. As you know that, student, nucleus is a membranous structure. This membrane has a very important role because if it does not present, it is known as prokaryotic cell. Means membranous nucleus is called as eukaryotic cells, while non-membranous nucleus is called as prokaryotic nucleus, as in found in bacteria. It is already discussed by me in my notes. So we will discuss about the eukaryotic cells. Here, nucleus is double membrane structure, outer membrane and inner membrane. Between two membrane, a space present which is known as perinuclear space. These three things, outer membrane, inner membrane and perinuclear space, is combinedly called as karyotheca. Outer membrane conclude with endoplasmic reticulum. As you know that endoplasmic reticulum is two types, rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum has ribosome on its wall. And beside it, a nucleolus is present. It is not a membranous structure which helps in the formation of ribosome synthesis. And some core is present in between karyotheca, which is called as nuclear core. It helps in the exchange of material from nucleoplasm to cytoplasm. The fluid present in the nucleus is called as nucleoplasm. And this material exchanged by this nuclear core. Because nucleus has a very active function due to the presence of chromatin. As I have already said about that, chromatin is made up of two things, that is DNA and protein. This protein is histone protein. Histone protein. Chromatin word says before cell division. Why? At the time of cell division, this chromatin becomes condensed and form chromosome. And this chromosome have DNA and protein. You can say chromatin also have DNA and protein. Means condensed form of chromatin is called as chromosome. Chromosome word says at the time of cell division. And after it, we will study about the function of nucleus. One thing more, on the number of nucleus, it is also called as uninuclear cell, binuclear cell and multinuclear cell. If the cell have one nucleus, then it is called as uninuclear cell. And if two cells are found in paramecium, it is known as binuclear cell, while more than 2 nucleus, the cell is called as multinuclear cell. In next, we will study the function of nucleus. Now, student, we will discuss about function of nucleus. What is the function of nucleus? First is transmission of genetic information. Transmission of genetic information means, I know that genetic material, that is DNA, is present inside nucleoplasm, which help in the transmission of genetic information from generation to generation. Second function is help in cell division. It is also with the help of DNA, means chromosomes, you can say chromosomes. And third one is control of metabolism. I know that student, metabolism is made up of two things, catabolism and anabolism. You have already studied this topic in your class 8. And next function is help in variation. If the change in DNA, this will cause variation in the body. So it helps in the variation. And next one, ribosome formation in nucleolus. As you know that nucleolus is present inside the nucleus, and the main function of nucleolus is the formation of ribosome. Beside this, I want to also discuss about some hit points of nucleus. जैसे कि what is incipient nucleus, what is non-defined nucleus, what is defined nucleus. So, student, defined nucleus means the nucleus present in prokaryotic cells is known as defined nucleus because it has nuclear membrane. While in prokaryotic cells, such as bacteria, it is the nucleus found in bacteria is not defined because it does not have nuclear membrane. This nucleus is called as incipient nucleus. After function of nucleus, I want to discuss about some hit point of nucleus, such as what is non-defined nucleus, what is defined nucleus, what is nucleoid, all about this. Then, what is defined nucleus? Those cells which have nucleus, those cells in which nucleus have nuclear membrane is called as defined nucleus. While those cells, such as prokaryotic cells, does not have nuclear membrane, called as non-defined nucleus. Means eukaryotic cells have defined nucleus, while prokaryotic nucleus have non-defined nucleus. And the nucleus found in prokaryotic cell is called as incipient nucleus because there is no any nuclear membrane. Here, nuclear material such as nuclear material, जैसे कि DNA, is found inside without membrane, present in nucleus without membrane, and all the work और बाकी सारे वर्क जो है ऐसे ही होते रहते हैं, बस डिफरेंस ये। और एक बात और ध्यान देना है कि जो न्यूक्लियस बैक्टीरिया में होता है उसको जो है न्यूक्लियोइड रीजन भी बोलते हैं, न्यूक्लियोइड रीजन में होता है। तो न्यूक्लियोइड भी इसको समझ लेंगे, incipient nucleus आपने समझ लिया, and this is all about the function of nucleus. Okay, thank you.